BC. Darren Bersuk now of Windsor, Ontario. He trains with the Burlington BGs, or Boys Gymnastics Club, and with a former national team member, Lauren Bobkin.
Darren is going to be one of the great Canadian gymnasts. He is so focused and has already come such a long way since the Canada Games. That was the first time that I saw Darren, was in Prince Edward Island. He has gained so much in the strength department, in the difficulty. He opened up his floor routine with a double layout. What I like about Darren is his mental state. Every time he approaches the apparatus, he is very focused on his performance and what he's about to do.
Darren was 20th at the National Championships last year. As you say, Alfie, a great deal of promise. He's 19 years old, but injuries to his elbow and his shoulders have slowed his progress a bit.
He made the big move from Windsor to Burlington to train at the National Training Center and to train with some of the other athletes that can help push him along, in particular Alan Nolay, who still trains at the Burlington BGs. Now this was his opening tumbling run. He actually can throw a twist in this double layout. Chose just to do the double layout by itself today, just a small hop on his landing. Another look at his final tumbling run, double back, but look how high he is. Great amplitude in the air. He's a great competitor.
Great athleticism in the routine, an 8.950 is the score for Darren Bersuk. For Richard Aikita. We've seen Darren Bersuk now of Windsor, Ontario, as we mentioned, coached by the former Olympian and Canadian team member Lauren Bobkin, and he's on the pommel horse. This is a very difficult apparatus, and he does it very well.
A lot of stress on that upper body. They have to maintain a very flat position, stretched out body. Darren excels on this apparatus. He is very good, and you know, he'll help the Canadian team down the road. This has always been an event where the Canadian team has had some problems. Little form break there as he works into his traveling flares. Up into the handstand. He's put together one heck of an exercise. Great routine for Darren. He has to be pleased with this. What you have to be aware of is we'll be seeing lower start values in men's gymnastics. That's simply because they're starting their routines from a 9.0, so they have a long ways to go to reach a 10.0 routine. Very different from the women who start at a 9.4. You can see, Scott, a start value of 9.1. That's very low.
And the resultant score